Okay, here's our next bus to work on, this Prevost. Should be a relatively easy job. One airbag, doing some work on checking on the brakes, doing a tune-up, oil change, service like that, lube. We got a turbo boost gauge that the hoses messed up on it, so we're gonna get a new one of those. So overall, hopefully just a couple of day job, but she's a pretty bus. We'll make sure we get you a tour of the inside of it, but it's really neat inside. Lots of diamond plate and stuff like that. All right, it's a beauty. Just a little. That's good. Okay, we're going to replace the airbag over here on this side in a minute, and then there's a chase that runs through from the front to the back that we're going to run a new turbo boost 1/8" nylon tubing line all the way through the chase to get it. So something's happened where it's no longer connected front to back. Okay, so we were going to replace this airbag. Rod thought that it was delaminating, but it looks in really good shape. I don't see any even dry rotting or cracking on it, so we're going to leave it on here, not mess with it. I went ahead and adjusted the brakes, checked the S-cam wear, lubed everything up, got the S-cam, the slack adjuster, the brake pins, the tie rod end, and the kingpin, upper and lower kingpin. Everything is already well lubed on here. It just looks really good. So I'm gonna put the wheel back on this side and go check out. We got an issue with the brake on the other side. It sticks every once in a while. We're gonna get in there and see if we can figure out what's going on. Maybe it's a broken spring inside of the diaphragm, or could be an S-cam issue, but we'll get over there and take a look at it on the other side. Put this side back together.
Pencil here.
So his book sticker that came with the valve cover says this should be 1.458, and we're clearly set around 1.476. So we're considerably off. So we're going to check it with another dial gauge here, and then we're going to check the pin that he used as well and see where we're at. Go ahead and put your gauge on there, Tyler. Let me zero it real quick. We're going to set these to put stamped on the valve cover, which is 1.45.
See, that's the kind of smarts I don't have. I don't have this.
Why don't you pull the top one down and pull the whole hose down? There you go.
You're send the flashlight in there because this K&N air filter is not doing him any favors.
We got damage to the leading edge of the
Well, he knew
compressor.
He knew the one was broken. One of them.
Grab it.
It's dirty as shit, just so you know.
It is?
Oh yeah.
When
And it's loose as shit.
when I went on the post-conversion chat line and asked about the K&N filters, 20 people all signed on there and said, do not use K&N. That only catches
Wiggle it
big
again.
rocks. If it's another small shit through, just buy canister ones. Don't do it. You'll feel more power when you first put it in, but don't do it. After I got like 20 people that said, don't do it.
I am definitely not a fan of K&N type air filters. You can see how sandblasted these turbo fins look. I mean, it looks like you hit them with a sandblaster. Okay, so we got the tune-up done on this thing. We're going to take it for a test drive in the morning tomorrow and see how it's doing. The turbo is obviously still producing boost. We just don't know how much. The gauge doesn't work up front, so we've got some new DOT line that we're going to run from the back to the front to be able to send that pressure to the gauge up front. We'll find out how much boost we have. But we'll see how the test drive goes. Obviously, it produces some smoke on throttle up, but that's normal. It has the throttle delay removed, so it's dumping a lot of fuel, but until the turbo spools up, it doesn't have enough air to feed the fuel that's in there. So it is definitely running strong. That thing climbed up the hill like crazy. The timing that was set for the injectors in there was like halfway in between either end of the spectrum on that. So we're going with the setting that was on the actual valve cover that has the serial number of the engine on it. So we're going to start with that, which was considerably a more advanced timing setting than that. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll see what we got.